Welcome to the realm of spirits, where the lines between the living and the dead are blurred and eerie apparitions roam freely. From ancient civilizations to modern day societies, every culture has its own version of ghostly encounters. Once upon a time, in the land of Balkan and Greek folklore, there lived a fascinating supernatural being known as Lamia, a seductive woman with the lower body of a snake. Legend says that Lamia was once a stunning queen, but a series of unfortunate events transformed her into the enchanting yet terrifying being she is known today. People believe that her enchantment allowed her to lure young and innocent souls into her clutches with her irresistible charm. But let's not be too quick to judge Lamia. She wasn't all about biting and gobbling up children. In fact, she had quite a tough life, and her vengeful nature is often directed towards those who had wronged her. Maybe she just needed a little understanding and some snakeskin lotion. Legend has it that Lamia, the vengeful spirit, has a particular taste for newborns. Forget about pickles and ice cream cravings during pregnancy. Lamia craves something a little more fleshing. She's like the Gordon Ramsay of the supernatural world, always on the hunt for the juiciest morsels. Lamia's MO is as chilling as it gets. She sneaks into homes under the cover of darkness, snatching newborns from their cribs with the stealth of a ninja. Some say she can even turn invisible like a supernatural Houdini. And just like that, a baby is gone, leaving behind only heartbroken parents and a trail of baby powder. When it comes to protecting against the mischievous intentions of Lamia, people in Balkan and Greek regions have come up with some ingenious methods. These protective measures are like the ultimate baby proofing, but for supernatural beings. One popular method to use is ambulance. These little trinkets are believed to possess magical powers that can repel Lamia. From tiny silver bells to intricately designed pendants, these amulets are worn by infants to keep the seductive snake woman at bay. To ensure maximum protection, rituals are performed to ward off Lamia. And if that's not enough, some households even go the extra mile by placing iron objects near the baby's crib. Apparently, Lamia has an aversion to iron. Who knew? It's like having a supernatural allergy to household items. So, dear viewers, if you ever find yourself in the presence of Lamia, make sure to keep your little ones close. And remember, if you hear a hissing sound in the night, it's probably just your neighbor's cat. Or maybe, just maybe, it's Lamia, sharpening her fangs for her next meal. Deep in the rich tapestry of Southern Africa folklore lies the mischievous and intriguing creature known as Tokoloshe. This mythical being, steeped in centuries-old legend, is a pint-sized troublemaker with a perchance for causing chaos. Picture, if you will, a tiny, grotesque humanoid figure adorned with shaggy hair, sharp teeth, and a mischief-filled gleam in its eye. The Tokoloshe is said to haunt the imaginations of Zulu and Koshe peoples, both captivating and scaring young and old alike with its strange presence. Legend has it that the Tokoloshe is not your average prankster. Oh no, this mischievous creature takes on troublemaking to a whole new level. Known to terrorize households and torment individuals in their sleep, the Tokoloshe is the ultimate nightmare inducer. Its malevolence knows no bound, making it a downright formidable foe. Whether it's causing the rearranging of furniture or pulling pranks like hiding car keys, this tiny yet powerful creature is the embodiment of mischief and mayhem. You better watch out, because the Tokoloshe is always ready to unleash its wicked tricks. But fear not, for the people of South Africa have their tricks up their sleeves too. They raise their beds high on bricks, as if the Tokoloshe has fear of heights. And if that fails, they turn to the mystical powers of traditional healers, who provide charms and perform rituals to ward off the pint-sized troublemaker. It's like having a personal bodyguard against the forces of mischief and mayhem. So next time you find yourself drifting into a dreamland, be wary of the mischievous Tokoloshe lurking in the shadows. With its shaggy hair and sharp teeth, this tiny troublemaker is always ready to unleash its wicked tricks. The Tokoloshe may be a creature of myth and legend, but it holds a special place in the hearts and minds of the Zulu and Koshe peoples. It's not just a figment of their imagination. It's a tangible presence that weaves itself into their storytelling, rituals, and traditions. So keep your eyes peeled and your wits about you, for the Tokoloshe may just be waiting to unleash its mischief ways upon the unsuspecting. Deep in the heart of West African folklore lies the mysterious and vampiric Ansambosam. Among the Ashanti and the Ghana, this creature has crawled its way into the annals of legend. Sporting iron teeth and hooks for feet, it's not your average run-of-the-mill vampire. Oh no, it has taken things up a notch. This bloodthirsty beast is the embodiment of fear and the reason why sensible folk don't go traipsing around the forest without a survival guide and some serious weaponry. It's like walking into a nightmare with its iron teeth gleaming in the moonlight and its hooks digging deep into tree bark. A creature so terrifying it would make even a dentist tremble in fear. But hey, let's not forget about its choice of real estate. The Ansambosam, being the hipster vampire that it is, prefers to hang out in the treetops like some kind of nightclub. It's got its own VIP section up there, complete with scary ambience and a menu that includes unsuspecting humans. So if you're ever wandering through the woods, don't just keep an eye out for creepy crawlies on the forest floor. Keep your eyes on those trees too. You never know when Ansambosam might be lurking, waiting to turn you into its next dish of the day. And let's talk about appearances, shall we? The Ansambosam could even give the fierce Halloween costume a run for its money. With its iron teeth and hooked feet, it's like a fashion nightmare you never knew you needed. Forget about sparkling vampire with a bad case of bedhead. This creature is the real deal. Imagine the sound of those hooks scraping against the forest floor as it stalks its prey. It's like a horror version of dance, like nobody's watching, except it wants to sink its iron teeth into your flesh. So remember, the tale of Ansambosam, dear adventurers. It's a cautionary reminder to always be prepared when venturing into the wild. Legend has it that Ansambosam serves as a cautionary tale in West African folklore, reminding people of the perils that await those who dare to venture into the wilderness unprepared. This vampiric creature, with its iron teeth and hooks for feet, embodies the dangers lurking in the dense forest. Its menacing appearance and predatory behavior are meant to instill fear and discourage reckless exploration. The moral lessons associated with Asamborum are clear. Respect nature, heed warnings, and never underestimate the power of a creature with a taste for human flesh. So next time you're thinking of taking a leisurely stroll through the woods, remember to pack your garlic, your wooden stakes, and maybe some dental floss. Because this toothy terror isn't here to make you chuckle. It's here to remind you that the game of survival, only the witty and well-equipped will come out on top. Stay sharp, folks, and keep your eyes peeled for this dreaded Asamborum. In German folklore, the Doppelsoldater is a ghostly soldier who is said to appear on battlefields. Amidst tales of fairies, giants, and sauerkraut-loving gnomes, there lurks a supernatural being that deserves the spotlight, the Doppelsoldater. Picture this, dear viewers. You are strolling through a misty field, admiring the scenery, when suddenly, out of nowhere, a spectral soldier appears before you. Now, before you go running to the hills, let's delve into the details. Legend has it that these ghostly soldiers have a knack for showing up during battles, almost as if they have a VIP seat to the chaos. They manifest with their earthreal presence, clad in armor that once belonged to real-life warriors. Legend has it that Doppelsolders are more than just your average ghostly soldier seeking vengeance. No, these spectral warriors have a bone to pick, or rather gold to collect. According to folklore, they are the souls of mercenaries who died in battle but were cheated out of their hard-earned wages. I mean, getting paid in the afterlife seems like a fair deal, right? But fear not, for the Doppelsolders have a weakness. You see, these earthreal warriors can only be vanquished if their unpaid wages are delivered to their graves. Yes, you heard that right. It's like a supernatural game of pin the tail on the ghost. If you can locate their final resting place and slip a few golden coins into their decrepit hands, they will finally find peace and leave this realm for good. Talk about an unconventional ghost-busting technique. The encounters with the Doppelsoldater are anything but pleasant. People have reported feeling an overwhelming sense of dread as these ghostly soldiers approach, their eyes burning with eerie intensity. Some have even claimed to hear their haunting battle cries echoing through the night. It's enough to make you question whether you should have skipped that ghost tour after all. So if you ever find yourself in debt to a Doppelsoldater, my advice is simple. Don't mess with the Afterlife's collection agency. It's better to settle your debts in this life than to face the wrath of these ghostly soldiers seeking vengeance. Trust me, you don't want to be on their payroll. Next time you find yourself wandering through the misty fields of Germany, keep an eye out for any unusual figures, for the Doppelsoldater may just make an appearance. Perhaps you could even offer them a coin or two, just to avoid those relentless bill collectors haunting your dreams. After all, no one wants to be on the wrong side of a ghost with financial dissatisfaction. Stay witty, my friends, and may you never encounter the ghostly wrath of the Doppelsoldater. The Banshee, a female spirit that is an integral part of Irish folklore, woven into the very fabric of their traditions. You could say she's the ultimate embodiment of Irish hospitality, offering a chilling welcome to the afterlife. Move aside, leprechauns, because the Banshee is here to steal the spotlight with her hauntingly beautiful presence. She is often depicted as a woman in white, or sometimes a shrouded figure that sends chills down your spine. But that's not all. Oh no, the Banshee has got some pipes on her. Her wailing is said to be a mournful expression of impending passing of a family member. Imagine attending an Irish family gathering, surrounded by laughter, whiskey, and lively conversation. Suddenly, a hush falls over the room as everyone's eyes dart left and then right, searching for the source of the bone-chilling wail. No, it's not Uncle Seamus attempting his Eurovision audition. It's the Banshee, making her grand entrance. She's got a flair for the dramatic, that's for sure. And if you weren't awake already, you damn sure will be now. But don't be fooled by her earthly appearance and sorrowful cries. The Banshee is more than just a ghostly diva. She's got a purpose, a mission, a job to do. When you hear her mournful wail piercing the night, it's like a celestial wake-up call that death is about to crash your party. It's not exactly the RSVP you were hoping for, but hey, at least you'll have time to iron your outfit for the funeral. So if you hear a spine-chilling wail in the dead of the night, you better hope it's your neighbor's cat and not the Banshee paying a visit. So next time you think you're having a rough day, spare a thought for the Irish, who have the Banshee on speed dial when it comes to grieving. Forget self-help books and soothing music. All you need is a Banshee's icy presence to lend you a spectral shoulder to cry on. Hey, move over, dear Abby, because this spooky spirit knows how to give the best advice. A haunting melody and an empathic wail. The Banshee is more than just a legend. She is a cultural staple and a legendary diva, the ultimate supernatural therapist. Whether it's warning you of impending doom or offering you an otherworldly shoulder to cry on, this earthreal being has firmly cemented her place in Irish folklore. So next time you hear the bone-chilling wail in the dead of the night, don't panic. Just hope it's the Banshee and not your neighbor's tone-deaf cat. Thank you for joining us on this whimsical adventure. Be sure to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more thrilling adventures into the realm of mythical creatures and captivating tales. Until then, stay curious, my friends, and remember, never lose your sense of wonder.